people probably didn't expect it. They probably thought, oh wow, Zero beat, or Salem beat Nairo 3-0. He beat Zero twice, but you know, those are only those couple wins. They don't realize that Salem is actually extremely
guy's a
good
monster
at this game. If anything, he's definitely top 10 in the world. But speaking of another top 10 in the world player, we have NRG's very own Nairo stepping to the plate.
Shouts to Shaq. Just saying.
Oh, the Shaq emotes in the chat. I could actually see it right now.
the Shaq we needed, man. Versus Spark, the Sonic main from Florida, who's been doing really well this weekend. I mean, we just saw his set with K9, and obviously he hasn't lost to anybody because these guys are both sitting pretty in winner's bracket right now. Yeah. So, I mean, I think one of the coolest things about Spark's playstyle is that he's very adaptive. Game 1, he actually, I believe, lost to K9. Or no, K9 won game 2, but still, you know, he went from having a very tight set to completely dominating him on Duck Hunt. That said, I think Nairo will know better, and he's not going to ban Duck Hunt. Or he is going to ban Duck Hunt.
See, Nairo is one of the type of players that you might know something crazy on a stage, but he knows something even crazier. So he'll let you feel comfortable, take you to Duck Hunt, or you take him to Duck Hunt, and then he'll destroy you. So we'll find out. He might not ban it. What was that, an auto-canceled back air to F still? Wow.
And those tether trumps, man, one of the most dangerous things about fighting Zero Suit. She has something that almost no other character in the game. Actually, I think literally no other character in the game can do what she does with that because her side B is a tether. So she just runs off, snags the edge, and then bam. She's got frame advantage because if you tether the edge, you have only half as many downtime frames to get off them.
Oh, very true. And, ooh, nice punish. Going for that dash attack on the landing, but it looked like Spark had saw through that, or fast fell, to avoid the lag and got the down smash to work after doing the shield. But Nairo is very eager to kill at all times. It was like right there. But it's not going to KO due to it being not near the ledge.
Yeah, and Sonic's down smash, not even a move that you really see all that much of. But Spark's, wow, the shortest lived lead of all time, possibly.
When it comes to Nairo, it doesn't matter if you have the lead. He actually plays better when he's down. That's what it seems like. Back in the past, he used to let himself losing get to him emotionally, but in this game, he is the comeback master. Never count him out, ever.
Nairo literally has rage in real life, or more like aura, because it's not just percent, it's stocks too.
So he's like Lucario.
Yeah,
Nairo
he really is.
Lucario in real life.
NRG Lucario.
Now here it comes. Up air? Oh no, we got forward air instead. Maybe he doesn't want to stale the up air.
Yeah, or maybe he just knew like that was a percent where you can't get the ladder to kill. And it was just like, okay, let me just take the damage and wait.
Very true.
For the next time.
He's already looking for the back air? Ooh, that was interesting.
Nair to up B probably works though. Like, I really want to see him pull that off. Just so I can know for sure.
Oh, that was a nice F smash. He went for it, and there's actually no punish coming out from Spark. Let's watch out for the F smash coming from Sonic himself. So you want to just avoid staying near the ledge because you might get hit by it, and even at 68%, you can be KO'd.
Nairo doing such a good job holding down the corner. It looked like Spark had center stage for a second, but just as quickly got it taken away from him, and another tether back air, or tether trump into back air.
I do think that Nairo, considering this is Big House, he'll play it extremely safe and decide to ban Duck Hunt. Look at Spark. He already looks like, man, he did it. I knew he would ban it.
Also, shout outs to my man Omega Samurai saying hashtag production value. I gotta say, man, Unrivaled tournaments consistently killing the game. I've been vouching for these guys since Smash and Splash when I worked with Sage for the first time. Guy's a genius. He's honestly like a god of production. So yeah, just like follow these guys, subscribe, give them all your money. Something like that.
And we're at Duck Hunt.
They deserve it. Wow.
Nairo did it. I'm telling you, he is that dude.
Yeah.
Spark's like, oh man, we're going to Duck Hunt. I'm going to win against 2-stock. Watch. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but I would not be surprised if that does happen.
Yeah, definitely a lot of reverse psychology in play from Nairo here. If he did see the K9 versus Spark match before, then like this is something that I could definitely see Nairo doing. Watching that set and be like, oh, I have to play this guy next? Yeah, I bet he really wants to go to Duck Hunt, right? Like, I'm just going to let it happen and then destroy him.
You know that smile that Nairo makes?
Oh, yeah.
He feels that evil smile. I can already see it happening in his head.
Esports eating grin.
He actually does go to Duck Hunt a lot himself. I've seen him take the buzz here quite often in tournaments.
Yeah, didn't he win SmashCon Game 5 here or something?
Oh, yeah.
The last game of it?
Yeah, actually he did. And the last K-Tar he won on this stage too against the Buzz very solidly. But the Buzz keeps letting him take him here. That's interesting.
Okay, Spark had a lead for a second, got touched by Nairo, lost his lead, the classic, and now he's actually fighting his way back in this. So, I mean, Duck Hunt definitely a stage that's continuing to work out for him, even though Nairo might think, oh, well, I could just cheese him better than he can cheese me. Still might work out for Spark, and we might see a Game 3.
Yeah, I'm actually not seeing Spark abuse the tree like he was earlier in the last match. He's just sticking around Nairo instead of using it to stop how he's landing.
And when he gets that spin dash to up air, the second up air, basically it's a 50-50. Is my opponent going to air dodge immediately, or do I have to wait for the air dodge to seal this stock out? In this case, Nairo avoided the spring trap, or I'm sorry, the up air trap.
Oh my goodness. Calm down, Nairo. Going for it all.
Look at that shield pressure. Just jumps right off, man.
So far, this is looking in Manny's position, as one may have predicted.
Yeah, man, it's so surprising. Like, this really shows that Smash is a game where you don't just fight your opponent, but you also fight the environment.
Yeah.
It's PvP and PvE at the same time.
Thing is, I feel like this Smash has one of the most neutral stages lists ever, so it's actually a little shocking that it can get into play compared to Brawl, where the stage mattered a whole lot. But nice up air. It looks like Spark is not using the tree. I'm surprised he's not running over there. Okay, now he is.
Now it's time. It is time, folks.
Runs right over to the tree.
You see Manny stay on that cloud for as long as he can, and you already know what this man is cooking up in his head. He's like, how can I run this clock as long as possible? Oh, and again, not waiting for the air dodge. Nairo showing a tendency to actually be very trigger happy with those dodges, but Spark hasn't caught on yet.
I actually just noticed that Nairo is going towards the tree, hoping that Spark would actually land there.
Now, like I was saying before, in reference to his set with K9, it looks like Spark is kind of an adaptive, downloady player. This man went from getting completely destroyed game 1 to now being in the lead. Though it's a Nairo, it's a versus Nairo lead, so it's not really a lead.
Oh, good choice. If he had went for the tree, it actually could have been the end of him. And oh my goodness! Oh, tree, the tree!
Oh, what? Down smash of all things? Well, I mean, he couldn't have grabbed him. Up throw would have done it, but he wasn't in range to grab him. What is this? Sonic just reverse on the spin dash, turns around, doesn't get caught, even though he has no active hitboxes during part of that.
And almost gets the back air. The dog almost saves him.
Yeah, I think that definitely saved Nairo, actually. I mean, he might not have died, but still, came in clutch. And now Sonic's spin dash is actually sending Zero Suit Samus too far away for the follow-ups. Spark is going to have to earn this kill. I'm expecting a grab or the down B into Nair.
He did go for that last time when he was fighting K9. Goes for spin dash into the Nair. Very good choice for a KO. Very safe, too.
I believe only the down B will combo into neutral air at high percents, and the side B will send you just a little bit too far away for the follow-up. So that's when you really need to start using the less safe, more committed version of spin dash, being the down B, where he just shoots straight ahead instead of doing the hop for combos.
I feel like we'll see a smaller stage this time around for fighting Spark, potentially, due to the fact that Spark was getting away with the fact the stage is so much bigger. He was able to just run away and not have Nairo get the grabs that he wants.
Also, how is this man not freezing? He's a skinny dude in a wife beater in, like, Michigan, and he's from Florida. I'm just confused, man. Like, that is, if I were from Florida and I were like, and I looked like him, I'd be bundled up, dude. I'd be literally in a parka.
What is all that stuff he has in his pocket?
Oh, it's the Master Emeralds, dude. I forgot the Sonic players are doing this. So,
are
like,
you kidding me?
Yeah, all, like, the top 7 Sonic, I swear to God, it's the cheesiest, but also funny and kind of cute thing of the day.
I mean,
but you know what it is, right? Like, they're all doing this.
What?
The top 7 Sonics here each have a Master Emerald. And when one of them falls in bracket, they pass it to the one that's, like, still in.
That's actually one of the cutest things I've ever heard.
Yeah,
I almost cried. I'm actually serious.
It's super lame, but it's super cute. So, I mean, we some nerds. I'm not going to lie. Smash players are.
I don't know if that'll help out.
Oh, God! That was disgusting! Oh, you got Nairo, dude. You played yourself. See, like, Nairo
not still on the platform.
Nairo not banning Duck Hunt is the equivalent to Manny, or Spark not banning Battlefield, I would say. Like, this is Nairo's playground. I don't know if Dreamland would have been any better because the ceiling isn't high like Battlefield is, but still, man.
All right, they need to give him the rest of the Chaos Emeralds because he needs to go to be Supersonic if he wants to bring us back. Okay, nice. Doing a follow-up on the top platform.
All right, man. I mean, Spark bringing the heat here. I guess that's why he's dressed so like, not warmly, because he brings all that himself. But
oh, no. If he had gotten that grab, that likely would have been hit for him.
I'm waiting for Spark to go for a Super Raquel style spring ride setup.
Yeah. However, if he goes for that, there's a chance that Nairo might be able to just up B him out of nowhere. Nairo using these platforms really well. I'm surprised that he decides to land on the platform. That's a bad position, especially against Nairo, who's just going to up air and to up B at that point.
Okay. Spark just trying to control that ground space, not let Nairo land. But Zero Suit has so many ways to mix her landing up, namely because she has down B to do a quick getaway if necessary. I mean, once you lose the first stock so quickly against anybody, but especially someone like Nairo, how are you going to come back from this? Sonic's not a character engineered for comebacks.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And one thing I will say, this just shows how strong Spark is on that Duck Hunt stage.
Yeah, right?
Do not take him there, because he's possibly about to get 2 stocked by Nairo, while winning that last match pretty convincingly.
Honestly, I'd consider this a 1 stock because Spark didn't even get to play his first stock. It was just gone immediately.
You do like 1 stock, right?
It was like the game glitched, right? Maybe a few years ago for a different game, but...
And that up B should be it.
Oof, brutalized. Just absolutely brutalized. NRG Nairo taking it over Spark. Still can't believe he's not freezing like that. There are some parts of this venue where the AC is just full blast.
Yeah.
But Nairo's all bundled up, man. He's got his new Twitch hoodie, the gray and purple ones, which, you know, I saw him this morning. I was like, oh, dude, how'd you know it was my birthday? I'm glad you brought my hoodie. I'm like, thanks.
And what did he say? Did
He
he
was
walk
like,
off?
ha! That's it.
He does do that laugh, yeah. That laugh and then the smile that he does.
I love Nairo.
What's that smile he does?